grammar topic, that is writing part, and the name of the topic is invitation. What is the invitation? We know that what we send to the people when we invite them for any sort of ceremony in the your say in a shopping complex, your family, you're inviting on some occasion which are suppose marriage, your birthday, of any kind of celebration. So this topic is having 4 marks in the examination, particularly in class +2 in CBSE. The marks I have divided over here, not different than the topic we did yesterday, notice also, same way the distribution of marks is there. See that first if you take this topic this way, the first part is format, that carries 1 mark. Second part is content, that carries 2 marks. And third part is accuracy of spellings and grammar. These are 4 parts. Now remember that grammar, which is +2 students, that is in the form of writing, you are doing in class +2. Remember that part of the writing is having 18 marks in +2. All right, and so see that we are doing 18 marks. 4 marks we did yesterday, and 4 marks we are going to do today. So remember that this topic is not different than yesterday, but only the name of the topic is different and the content will be different. Rest the sequence of the, that is how the division of marks has been made by the CBSE. It is as per the standard. So whichever classes this invitation is there, it is having the same pattern and same style. So remember, here I have written few things that if you can have a look on the blackboard. See here, the first of all, certain fundamental things we have to learn about the invitation. What is invitation? That we extend a kind of message we extend to somebody. Maybe your friends, maybe your classmates, maybe you are organizing some function at home. That time, what we extend to people to invite them to your home, definitely that is always invitation. Then invitation is having 2 types. इसको slow करो थोड़ा. The formal invitation and then informal invitation. These are the major 2 types. But informal invitation, there are again 2 types. One is formal invitation printed, and one is formal invitation not printed. Now, what is the difference between two? Printed cards are those which are extended to those people when you are not supposed to confine your particular function within you 3, 4, 5, 6 people or 10 people, say 20 people. But when you want to have large number of people, for example, we are teachers and students and parents in the school, and during the annual function, sports meet or some big function, we invite parents on the basis of this card. We send this card to the parents, and that card is considered general card. It is a printed card, but it is a general card, because we cannot invite one person by telephonically and extending some this kind of invitation. So see here, the first point is this is about the formal invitation printed, and second one is formal invitation not printed. But there are some time that is not printed. For example, during the annual function time, we invited, suppose, SSP of our city, or we invited, for example, deputy commissioner of our city. We invited, for example, some chief minister or minister for the function, and that time we extend them for formal invitation but not printed. That is always on the letterhead of the school or letterhead of the agency or institution, and that time that invitation is extended to them on formally on some that is also printed, but it is not on card. We are here talking about the card. That is also formal invitation. We'll be doing that in the later part. First of all, we'll be taking this. Then comes in the CBSE informal invitation. There are certain invitation which we do not extend to by a large number of people, but they are confined to few people, and maybe your friends you extend simply a small write up to them and they consider it. Then fourth kind of question that may come in the examination, that is reply of these. What happened? Suppose I am not willing to attend, or I am not able to attend that function, or I am unable to attend the function. I have been given the card. Okay, my name is over that card. I am supposed to be there within 2 3 days, which the date has been fixed for the function, and I am unable to attend because of the some urgency, maybe pre-appointment, maybe something. So we extend then one reply to the concerned person who have extended you invitation card. How that we extend them? We write simply that thanks for the invitation card. I am unable to, that I would dictate you or tell you in the second or third part. That is called reply. Reply, it comes only when you are unable to attend the function. So today we are taking the first part, that is a printed invitation and formal invitation. How the printed and informal, formal invitation we are extending to the our you see near and dears, or our a large number of people whom you want to invite on the function day. So see, it is a formal invitation printed. There are certain key points that what you need to remember in this you see series of the number. First of all, it should be printed card through which we invite our guests. Guests are invited through the printed card. This is the first requirement. It is written in the third person. Never write that I invite you on this function, because it is a formal card. You are going to extend this card to the large number of your guests. So it is always in third person. That I will be going to tell you when we are going to do this invitation card. The person who extends the invitation card, write his and her name. Where? At the bottom. When you finish your card, you write your name, or your name of the school principal, management, or your personal number. That is always written at the bottom of the card. Then simple present tense is used. Do not write in the past. That is always important point to remember. Sometimes students are not careful when teachers are teaching these topics in the class, or not reading well, because these things are never written somewhere, and so students they write on their way. It should be always in written present tense. You follow me what I am saying? It should be written in present tense. This is very important point in the series of these some key points. Then put the invitation in the envelope. This is again one important part, because the invitation card, when it is printed and it comes on your table, you extend it to the people by putting in the envelope, and there on backside you write the address of the concerned guest to whom you are extending that card. Up to this point, if you are clear, then just tell me that yes sir, it is clear, and say yes or no over there. First of all, write the name of your also, because many students they are not taking this class today. Yes, this is good. Okay, up to this point it's okay. Should we move further? Fine, we are going further. Wait, there is one point. Do not extend 50 words. The limit we have already for your notice. The same kind or type of you see condition is for the invitation also. So these are the fundamental key points which we need to keep in mind before going for the invitation. Now this is one of the area where you need to take care. What is this? This is format and how the format is to be written. What are the key points in the format? That was how formal this invitation is written, and here we are mentioning that what are the points that you keep in mind and how they are to be engaged in the format, because it carries 1 mark. So this is the some criteria. Name of the guest on the top. Suppose it is your management and school principal and staff, then at the top, management, principal and staff invites your gracious presence in the program. like that. And then name of the invitee, who is inviting them, that goes to the last, maybe principal, president also. Formal phrases of invitation, for example, are written. For example, your gracious presence is requested. We solicit your gracious presence. Your benign presence will be solicited. We write this way. These are certain permanent phrases which are generally seen on your invitation card. Wherever you find invitation card, it is always written on the top of the between the lines somewhere. Sometime it is at the bottom, or sometime just 2 or 3 lines above the bottom. Then comes the solicit your presence and gracious. This is again a very important point. Remember this. This is the time, date, time, venue, and the event. Because you are inviting people, so you have to mention the date. You are inviting guests there, so you have to mention the date, day, and venue also. Why venue? Because you are holding program somewhere, so that venue is to mention. You write always, this is to be held on Saturday at 10 a.m. on 16th of August 2023. This way you mention. This is important part of this. So when you include all these, so remember that we are going to, you see, give a very good boost to our this invitation. Occasion, reason of the invitation. What is the occasion? Now you will start, you see, asking question, what is the occasion in the invitation card? In fact, we are inviting guests, so it means, or it is some particular occasion you are inviting. Otherwise, the people will not never publish or print any card. They may call you telephonically because it is a special occasion. Call cannot be made to so many people, and so it is always extended in the form of formal invitation card. So it is necessary. So it is the reason of the occasion. So reason of the invitation, that their benign presence is requested or solicited in the program. Reason, that we are suppose organizing some tea party, say some happy birthday party, suppose some annual function of the school, suppose the opening ceremony of your shop, say opening ceremony of your any of the occasion that you are celebrating. And sometimes people are celebrating marriage anniversaries also. So then they make a card and extend it to the guests. And guests feel pleased to receive the card and always extend their good wishes to the concerned guest. These two slides of the which are prepared for your knowledge sake, these are important to know. Once you know the fundamental things, how an invitation is written. So remember that once you know this, it is going to make you very good or going to score all 4 marks. Because the later part which I am showing you, that how you have to write the invitation. The fundamental things I wrote here, and what is the sequence, how the arrangement is to be made on the paper. That I am going to extend. If you have understood up to this point, you can say yes, no over there. Just write in the chat box what are the important thing you have to mention in the invitation. No, that is Mr. Shori, it is okay. But write what is the important part of the invitation card. Yes, it is. Name of the host, very important. Second, this is a good part of the revision. Immediately start. Name of the host is important, but do not look at the board here. Yes, date, Radha Sharma. Date, time, venue of the event. Very good. And then Krishika word, name of the invitee, that is also important. Only students can give the yes answers. Fine. Goldie Agarwal, sir, it is clear. Sir, date and time. Jagdish Singh, it is already mentioned. You did not write, any one of you, that it should be printed form, printed card. Important thing is printed card. Date and time, always all of you are writing. Write this also, that we should have printed card, because we are talking about formal invitation printed. So remember that it is printed formal invitation. All right, we'll go further. But we should remember, when we write, immediately we should start writing in the comment box. Many of you have written good. So this is the card. Now, because it is on the board, so sometimes you cannot have that feeling. Otherwise, you may see this box which we have prepared. This is suppose a printed card. So on card you sometimes have this way. It is a vertical kind of you see card of the paper, and on that card it is printed. Many times you have seen from the school, the cards are sent to the parents, invitation on some occasion in the school. So those are the card. But this is the way of writing. I generally say to my students in the class that what happens in the these days, people go to the printers, ask them, ki, have you got any marriage card with you? He says, yes, I have number of them. Just give me and print one and put the name in those places. This is generally happening. Even the intelligent people, or you see, always who are having a good knowledge about the subject, even they also get that particular kind of printed card and the matter written over that card. This is always happening. So remember here what is the first part, because this is a school card. So suppose you are holding some function in the school, organizing. You are organizing some function in the school. So what you are going to write then? Very simple. You see, those who are going to organize the function, they'll simply send some. I did not mention over there, perhaps that was point one of there. It should be in simple language, simple, so that all can read and understand. Now see what I've written here for the school function: the management, comma, principal and staff. Students should be also there. You may mention this: management, principal, staff and students. Because it is students function, then students should be also there, of ABC public school. This is again a very important point to remember. Generally, in invitation, the name of the school, name of the function, shop is written, and then you have to mention that particular type of writing. If it is a school name, then write school name. If it is a shop opening, then write the name of the shop and what is the kind of opening. But remember, if it is not mentioned, that is rarely there also. If it is not mentioned in CBSE or any board exam, then you are not supposed to mention those name of any school. Otherwise, you are going to disclose your identity. Remember, once you disclose your identity, you may have problem. You may have to, face the problem, because this is not allowed in the examination. ABC Public School, Ahmedabad, Solist. Even the city is not to be mentioned. Just write ABC Public School. But I have written here Ahmedabad also for your just understanding. Solicit the player of your company. That means that they are invited. यहाँ पे you can write also here, request the player of your company. Where? Now on the auspicious occasion. This is the occasion that we were mentioning over there. What is the occasion and the reason. reason and the occasion. Remember these 2 points. This is occasion. What is occasion? It is an auspicious occasion. Auspicious occasion. All right. And of, this is the reason. What is the reason of auspicious occasion? The annual function. Always written the annual day, the annual function. So remember, this is the occasion. Occasion is auspicious, very auspicious day, very particular day. And what is the reason? The annual function. Where had I written this line? I go back a little and I will show you. See, this is the occasion. This point is now we are covering here. Occasion and reason of the invitation. So here you have seen that this point we have mentioned. This is the auspicious occasion and the annual function. Annual function is the occasion. Then of the school on. Now whose annual function? It is of the school. On, we have already mentioned there. Now see, 10th February. This is the date and day. Day also you can write here Monday. Monday, comma. Like this. Monday, comma, 10th February 2000XX. That means ki we are not mentioning the year, which year it is happening. So at 10 a.m. Exact date, exact time, or exact venue you have to mention so that people are not in confusion. Just remember why we are extending our invitation cards, so that they have complete information and they can make their program accordingly to reach at your place or attend your ceremony. Only when you give the exact location, exact. These days you find, where I had told last year to my students, you can draw over here like this kind of one sketch and just mention this way. What is called? Learn how to make QR code. Generally it is now mentioned. This is the latest form of invitation card. On other side of the invitation card, there is a you see long or detailed information or the location of the venue also, all right, and the complete program that is on QR code. So you just put a QR code, and suppose you have to go to attend some ceremony out of state and you never know which is the location over there. You just go on the QR code and find the location and move on that location. This also we can make on other side. This is new addition that we can make. Right upside QR. Here you can mention QR code. And there you have to draw a few such lines. Now see, this is an addition. This is one additional point here. Always this is happening. No program you are organizing without any chief guest. There are all guests, but among them one is chief guest. This is also to be mentioned. Honorable Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan, the Education Minister of India. Honorable Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan. Honorable Chief Minister, name of the Chief Minister, maybe Bhagwant Mann, maybe Sukhwinder Sukhu of Himachal, and like this, all the Chief Minister who are there in the states. Education Minister of India will be the guest on the occasion. Now see, one more line. I made it very simple, but a little, you see, you can make it a little better than this also by writing one more line. What did I write here? Honorable Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan, Education Minister of India, has kindly consented to be the chief guest. This also you can add here. Has kindly consented to be the chief guest on this occasion. All right. This also you can mention. But I made very simple so that all the students of the class can do it better. I am giving you this whole lecture in English today, so that this is for elder children only, so that they can also understand this in a better way. Will the chief guest on the occasion, your benign presence is solicited to poise the moment. Now what is benign? This is a benign word. B-E-N-I-G-N. Why don't we speak it benign? Because G is also there, Remember, when G and comes together, G is not spoken. That is why it is benign, not benign. This is benign. People speak correct, no doubt. But this is the reason that why we speak it benign. Because when GN comes together, we do not speak G. It is always silent and we speak rest of the letters. Your benign presence is solicited. Solicited means you are requested to come and to poise the moment. Poise means to beautify this moment. Okay, we wrote here auspicious, so with auspicious we write always poise the moment, grace this occasion, your precious presence, all right, because you are sparing very important time of your day, so be over here. This is, but here this one is sometime not required. You write simply principle, but always it is written on marriage card or this, but people never know what is the meaning of this. I tell you the meaning of this today also. This is in fact répondez. Répondez, what is this? Répondez soil voice plate. This is French word, but no need to write it here. In fact, the meaning of this word is respond if you please. It means if you want to join or not, respond. Give us the response. When you are inviting from the core of your heart, there is no reason to tell them whether you want to come or not. This reason, that is the reason we write over this here. But it is in all the marriage cards. It is always in the your so say your factory opening or your birthday celebration. But people know that it is for the ending of the invitation, but not like that. This you cannot, should not write. I wrote for this reason so that you understand this is not required. So simply write principal. Suppose it is a management here, so you can write the name of president also, XYZ, principal ABC, like this manager also. You can beautify this way. So any problem or any kind of you see you want, because within 2-3 minutes we'll be finishing this session. Anything you want to understand? Gordy Agarwal, sir, you explain. Thank you. That is fine, but give me the reason if you need to speak something. Name of the invitee. That is good. Anything you want to add with this here? Nothing? Okay, give final say. Yes, we have understood. That's okay. I request all of you to write it on your notebook so that no problem in future you are having. Amit Mehra. Sir, no doubt. Fine. Okay, so get any card from the market which is extended to your family or somewhere and see that card. This is best proof to you and best teaching aid also. I think this is sufficient today and we are closing very soon at 30. So it is always 30 minutes class. Tomorrow we will not have any class, but day after tomorrow we will be taking the next topic. There are only 4 major topics in the English 10 plus 2 CBSE. This is question number 4. Yesterday we did question number 3. Now we are going to do question number 5 and then question number 6. There are only 4 topics. If you do them well, you can score 18 out of 18. I hope so. And remember, this is the way of doing all this. And best way is to write all this information on your notebook. Thank you very much for joining today and make sure that Monday you are on in the class. Thank you.